Hey everyone, it's Crystal and Tim, and we are outside again, and we're doing another project with apples today. We saw this on Facebook last night, and we think it's a good way to use up some of our apples. And it is slow cooker apple butter. So we got the slow cooker out here. We need to pick enough apples and core them and peel them to fit in there. They said on the recipe it's about 6 pounds of apples. So Tim's got a garbage bag and we're gonna go pick, and then we're gonna wash them out here, peel them and core them outside to save on the mess on the inside, fill our pan, and then take it in and slow cook them. And then we're gonna, what's it called? What are you doing? And then we're gonna can it so we can have it all fall if it lasts that long.
Yeah.
So come with us as we go pick our apples. The deer were just here eating some of these leftovers, but we waited until they left so we wouldn't scare them.
Go for the one tree with the light red.
The better apples.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's pretty windy out today. Yeah, this tree has the better edible looking apples. Still don't know what kind they are, but we're gonna use them. So we're just gonna pick them and put them in a bag.
We're gonna make an apple picker out of a 4-quart feed scoop, a stick, a couple welding rods, and some tin snips. Gonna make some forks to grab the fruit off the tree by cutting a notch. On the feed scoop. Bend that down. Can you see very good?
Zoomed in.
Now I need to cut. Nope. Gonna make another cut to make forks to grab the apple with. And those at about a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna wire the,
Why'd you cut it like that?
so that you can reach it up and get it over the apples and pull them down.
Okay.
I need to wire the stick to the feed scoop.
Want me to hold it? Oh, cool. It has little holes in it already.
Yeah, I already drilled them for some other reason. I don't remember exactly why. And this is mild steel welding rod. Twist it until it gets tight. Add another one. This is just to keep it from sliding down the stick.
Okay.
Alright.
And we're ready to go try it out.
We can get some apples off the tree with this.
Okay. I've got a little bit of a bag already picked. And it's working rather well. Oops, that one fell out. I'll get this apple. And put it over by the bag. Okay, let's see it in action.
No marks.
I know, the best ones are at the top. Where's he going? Oh no, he's over here. Nice.
I guess at least you can pull it down to you if you don't actually break them off with it.
Yeah.
I don't like these sticker bushes though.
No, we gotta cut them down.
I'm still not quite tall enough for that one.
Oh man. Can you grab the branch of it? Oh! Oops! Oh, that was a nice one too. I better go pick them up. So we got at least over 6 pounds of apples in that garbage bag. And Tim is gonna put them in a bucket of water that we used before. Now we're just gonna peel and core the apples and put them in our container. If you can see, some of these apples have really nice size to them. I mean, look at that. That's bigger than the palm of my hand. It's really nice, and those ones are way at the top. This one's not as big, but they're still really nice apples. Tim's a master corer, looks like.
Yeah, we need to get one of those twisty machines you bolt onto the counter.
Yeah. And then any that are left, I'll probably make a pie or something later with. You also want to just make sure there's no bugs in them.
Yeah, no one likes eating bugs.
No. So we're just going to go until we fill this up, and then we're going to take it inside. Quarter of the way there.
Yeah, next year we're buying one of those peelery things.
It's a lot of work owning trees.
Uh-oh, this one had a worm in it. We'll have to trim the bottom half off.
Yeah.
You want it?
No, thank you. Okay, so we're back inside. I have the computer over here to tell us the recipe, which is very simple. It's 6.5 pounds of peeled and cored apples, a half a cup of regular white sugar, a half a cup of brown, which we don't have, so we're going to use white sugar and molasses. And then 1.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. So I have the sugar we're going to use. We're going to use 1 whole cup. We're going to use a half a tablespoon of molasses, salt, and the vanilla. So I'm just going to get a whole cup of white sugar. So here's a cup of white sugar. We're just going to plop it on top of our apples. So I only have a half a tablespoon of cinnamon in my little container. I have to go grind another tablespoon. I'll probably make a full thing of this. And I'll just add that when I get a chance. But I'm just going to add this in so far. Oops, there's a little bit extra in there. And we want 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Well, this is a tablespoon, just use a pinch of salt. And we're going to put it in here. I'm going to use a whole tablespoon of vanilla extract. I only have the imitation right now, but use the real stuff if you've got it. Try not to spill. Going to use a half a tablespoon of molasses. If you look online, you can find what you need for making your own brown sugar. It's just molasses, 1 tablespoon for every 1 cup of sugar. This stuff is pretty messy, so I'm going to do it over here. Whoops, whoops. That's a little bit more than half, but I think that'll be okay. And we're just going to pour it directly in here because it'll all mix up eventually. Pretty sticky stuff. Put that into the sink. And I believe that is it. And we're just going to go and grind some more cinnamon. And let this cook on, he has it on high for 8 to 10 hours. The recipe did call for 10 hours. It does not verify if it's slow, low, or high. So we're just going to do it on high and see what happens. And then you just stir it occasionally until it breaks down by itself. Apples do it pretty easily. And it'll be really tasty, yummy, dark brown apple butter. Okay, so it's been, what, 3 hours or more, and our apples are getting really super soft. It's chunky. Sorry for the lighting over here.
So we're gonna help them along. You want me to turn it on and spin this stuff on you?
No, knock it off. He's gonna use a hand mixer.
Help squish them.
So my camera died, but I also made this. It's what's called apple blondies. I've never made it before, so if it's really good, I may do a video on this. If you want, let me know down below. I'm making dinner too. And so after he mashed that all up, it just looks like really chunky applesauce, kind of.
Let's try this stuff.
What stuff? No.
Open it on the camera.
No.
Why not?
Tim wants to try the stuff we got for our wedding.
Well, it's not like it's $1 million a bottle or something.
What's it called? Let's look at it. Right here. The White Knight Prosecco sparkling wine. I would have rather it had some blueberry wine, but that's okay.
Well, do you want to do blueberry instead?
We'll try this.
This isn't open yet.
I know. Neither is the other one. I guess we'll see
if this is gross, we can have blueberry.
Okay.
I just want to pop the cork thingy on it.
You're not far enough back to get your face in on it. Don't shoot it this way, please. Oh, it's not gonna shoot. Don't you dare. Don't you dare!
Is this the kind that shoots off?
I think so, so you might want to get it over the sink in case. No, don't. Poor kitty. Hope it doesn't spill over.
Well, it's not gonna shook it up.
I know. Ooh.
It's like a mushroom cork.
Cool. What's it smell like? It smells like...
Gross wine.
Oh, it doesn't smell gross.
What kind of glasses are you supposed to drink it from?
Wine glasses, probably. We need to get rid of some more glassware up there. We don't use everything. I don't know why we're recording this. Does that fit?
Yeah. Here's
That's
yours.
enough. Okay, that's fine.
I only have a
Cheers
little bit.
to almost our first anniversary. It smells good. It smells appley.
Appley.
Cheers.
I don't think that smells like apples.
Kinda.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh gosh, that's gross.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it either. I gotta go stir dinner. Hi everyone. Sorry about that, but Tim could not get the camera to work for him after I went to bed when he made this. So I just wanted to let you know, after he did this, after he mixed the stuff last, I believe he left it in for another hour, and it was pretty much ready by then and thick. You can leave it in for even longer than that if you would like. But after this, he put it into sterilized jars, and in sterilized jars you just boil them in water. And then he water bathed the full jars for 10 minutes. And we came out with 5.5 jars. The 2 did not seal, so those are the ones we're eating first. We're keeping it in the fridge. The rest you can store in the cupboards or pantry. And this recipe was from the Ball Canning Jar book. I really hope you like this recipe. It is very tasty. We've been eating it for a couple days now on English muffins, and it's very, very tasty. It is almost like an applesauce, but it's much thicker than an applesauce. So if you like that kind of thing, that's great. This recipe did have quite a lot of cinnamon in it, and I think I would use a little bit less personally, but Tim seems to really like it this way, and that's fine. It's a great gift to give to people. If you're overwhelmed by apples and you want to make some easy apple butter, this would be a really great way for you. But you don't have to use a hand mixer if you don't want to. It should break down very easily on its own over more time. But I had gone to bed around midnight, and he finished about 1:30 in the morning, and water bathed it, canned it, and then we had it for breakfast the next day. So very simple recipe. If you try it, let me know. Give us a thumbs up if you'd like to see more canning types of recipes, easy recipes, minimalist recipes, etc. And I really appreciate you watching this. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Bye.